I feel like a clown. Floppy. Legged? Legged? I never know which one it is. Good enough, close enough, I don't care, let's go. Hi, I filmed this video a while ago and I've just gotten around to editing it, and I realized the entire intro was a bit of a mess, so I'm redoing it. Basically, I wanted to work on this project because I was feeling pretty anxious and I didn't want to be left alone with my own thoughts. And there's no room for thoughts if I'm really busy. So I wanted to try and finish an entire garment in a day. Did I succeed? Watch and find out, I guess. There was a full half hour of footage of me trying to decide what to work on. I'm going to spare you all of that because it's not necessary. Let's get into the actual project. Hello, welcome. Today I am posing myself something of a challenge. I'm gonna try and sew an entire garment in a day. And you may be thinking, Isabella, let's be for real. People sew a whole garment in a day all the time. Like, people sew many garments in a day. Yes, some people do. I don't. I want to kind of do this as a challenge. I want to start and finish today. It's not the morning. It is kind of later into the day. It's 11:40. If head not empty, no thought, you know? Like, if head stressed about seam, no anxiety. Hello, it has been like an hour. My pattern is cut out. Hopefully I've got enough fabric. These pieces are very large, so I have no idea. These are very wide-legged pants. I'm going to lay my fabric out and see what I can do. Hi! Everything's alright, the weld is good, the pattern fits just. But it does fit. I do need to somehow use my brain and work out what side is the right side and the wrong side of the fabric. I feel like I'm gonna end up getting it wrong, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. I want to cut it out and then go have lunch, and then I'll come back and start sewing. I have cut everything out. It took me way longer than I anticipated, and I forgot to cut out the notches, so I'll go through and add pins where they're needed. But for right now, I'm gonna go have lunch. I'm back. Let's sew. I think now would be a good time to read the instructions. Let's get to work. I have been trying to work out literally step 2 for this like whole time. The pleats are confusing me. Also, I planned on like changing the pleats to fit me better, but it's like the first step, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just hold it up against myself and see if it fits. It's a bit hard though because the pocket openings are here and it might make it a little weird, but I'm gonna quickly do that. And then I think I'm gonna take a bit of a break because I simply cannot right now. I took some time to just kind of not sew despite my goal of finishing all of this in one day. But I have made some progress since. Ow, I just caught myself on a pin. I didn't end up filming a lot of what I've done just because it was getting so frustrating. But this is where we are. You can't see that, there's a pattern. Basically, I've done the pleats. Maybe if I show you the back, it'll be easier. The pleats are in. I wasn't going to stitch them down because I wasn't sure about the sizing. I decided to just go with it, and the back can be more gathered than the front because that gathers into elastic, so like whatever. The pockets are about in the right place, so that's really all I was worried about. I got the pockets in. I've never done this style of pocket. This one basically you put like the front part of the pocket on and then the back, so there it's like a cutaway It's a very shallow pocket, but it is a pocket. I probably am only going to wear these at home because of the colour. I do have the kind of idea in my head that I could dye them, but for now we're sticking with the green. I think at a glance they might get away with being like secret pants. I think there's potential for people to think it's a skirt because of the pleats. I know I'm short, but I didn't think it would be this much of a problem. This is super long, but yeah, I feel like a clown. But I am gonna keep going. I put the camera away, got back to the desk, read the next step, and would you look at that, I don't have interfacing. To be fair, I never have interfacing. I've never used it before, which is why my waistbands are so often floppy. I don't know what the solution here is. The waistband is really interesting. This is the fabric for it, and I assumed it would want to get folded in half, but it doesn't. It only wants to like have part of it folded, which feels really off to me, and I kind of think I might just do my own. Hello, we have a waistband. It is really bad. I just kind of made it up. I have no idea what the back waistband is gonna look like, and frankly, it's none of my business yet, but pants are coming along very slowly. I am getting sleepy. Apologies for the absolutely horrific lighting situation. The sun has started going down, we've got the big lights on. Progress has been made. I am almost finished getting the back half of the legs attached to the front on one side. I'm French seaming them. One of them is done. The other is halfway there. I don't know where it even is. Here it is. One raw seam getting done. I am racing against the clock now. One, I am getting sleepy. I get tired really early in the evening. But also I just ordered some dinner and it's gonna get here in about half an hour, and I want to see how far I can get before it gets here. So I'm going to go finish this seam and we'll see how far I can get. Just realized I don't, in fact, have elastic. So I'm gonna go raid my mother's sewing supplies and we'll see what I turn up. If I don't have it, then I guess I quit and come back to it another day. I'm really hoping she's got something, but we'll see. I found this scrap of elastic. I think it's going to be enough just for the back of the waist. So like, I'm guessing it'll do. I am not going to do the waistband the way it wants because I messed up the front waistband. It is half the width it's meant to be. And so the piece I've got for the back waistband okay, well that's... Wait. I have solved the mystery of why my waistband was so bad. It says cut 2 and I didn't do that. That's why it wasn't the way it was meant to be. Should I undo it? Should I unpick it and redo it? I'm gonna think on that and come to a conclusion. Oh, that's so frustrating. I knew something wasn't right and I just didn't check. Ah! Dinner has arrived. Pants are not done. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna come back to them tonight, but for right now, I'm gonna go eat and I'll maybe see you later. Alright, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't think any more sewing's getting done tonight. I wasn't anticipating dinner to go the way it did, and now I feel like curling up in a ball and not moving. Maybe I'll show you what I got up to with my sewing, because I'm quite happy with how far I've gotten. I am currently doing the back waistband. Let me go grab it. I've currently got the legs all attached, but it's still big, just a big rectangle of fabric because the sides the outer sides aren't done. So honestly, it's really confusing me. But this is the front waistband. If I follow this seam, this is down the middle, okay. Oh, there we go, that's what I was doing. I was pinning the back waistband. That's it. I mentioned that I messed up the front waistband and I wasn't sure what I was gonna do. I chose not to unpin the waistband because simply no. That's more work than I'm willing to do right now. I have pinned half of the waistband. It doesn't quite fit right. Don't know what I did wrong there, but that waistband is nearly in. I decided to just do it however it happens because the elastic I found is the right width. So we're just going for it. So once that waistband is in, I assume I put the elastic in, I do up the sides of the legs, I hem it, and we're done. I think I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow. I know I said I wanted this to be a one-day project, but it's getting quite late. It's not super late. I just like to go to sleep early. I've been kind of sewing all day and I can't be bothered right now. This room is a nightmare. I'm gonna have to be in here tomorrow anyway to clean it up. I may as well just leave it to finish up tomorrow. I love to do these like one-day project challenges, but I also like to, I don't know, be kind to myself and not push myself hard for no reason. So yeah, I'm going to finish this up tomorrow and hopefully get it done. And then clean this room because I keep stepping on pins. Before, I was not filming when it happened, but before I did drop my entire case of pins. It was one of those moments where they dropped and I just kind of froze and just sat still because if I moved, I was going to just freak out. But then I realized everything's fine. I've got a magnet and I sorted it out like really quickly. But there are clips and pins and bits of fabric and pattern pieces absolutely everywhere. So I think I'm gonna stop for the night. I'm gonna go shower. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, it is the next morning. My cat is under my chair. Where are you? Oh, hello. Hello, it is the next morning. Last night, as I anticipated, I did not sew again. I did clean up this room, which was quite an achievement. There was stuff absolutely everywhere, and okay, if you're like kind of squeamish, don't listen for a second, but I had all the cuttings from the pattern when I cut the pattern out, and I was reaching down to grab it to put it in the bin, and I missed a pin, and as I reached in, a pin fully just went, ooh. It was, yeah, that happens when you sew, I guess, or when you're clumsy and drop pins everywhere. Anyway, we're continuing on today. I really think I can finish it, hopefully. I have some concerns. Now, the first thing is the waistband. I did, in fact, do this waistband wrong. This is the front of the waistband. It was meant to be twice the width. I didn't read the pattern, I guess. I thought I had to cut one piece and then I needed two, but I'm pretty sure I cut it on. I have no idea what I did wrong. I thought the fabric was folded, so I don't know, I'll have to look at the footage, I guess, but this isn't what it's meant to be and I refuse to go back and fix it. Another issue is that it's kind of, you're not going to see that on camera, but it isn't the whole width. Like, it doesn't reach to the end. It should be fine. And then the back waistband, I am doing completely off pattern because it was going to be double this width. Instead, I'm just doing this. This works for the elastic that I have. Again, it's not quite long enough. I guess the legs are going to be a little less wide and flowy. It's fine. Losing a centimeter or two isn't going to like be the end of the world. But all that's left to do is put the waistband in, the elastic, seam up the sides, hem the bottom, and pretend all the raw seams that exist don't. I don't know what I'm going to do about all my raw edges. I'm usually very on top of it, doing it as I go. Not the way you're meant to. I don't know if there's a name for the way that I have been finishing seams lately, but it works and so I do it. It's a lot of work. I'm making a skirt actually at the moment, and the other day I sat down and watched a bunch of TV while hand sewing these seams the worst way possible. But anyway, I am going to pin up this waistband, stitch it on, and move on. These pants are interesting to me. I keep viewing them in my head as like pajama pants, but I do want to be able to like wear them during the day. I'm hoping they're comfortable. I feel like they're gonna fit the same niche as the pants I'm currently wearing because they're very similar with the like back half of the waistband elasticated. These are culottes. They are not super wide legged. I never know which one it is. But yeah, I think these pants that I'm wearing would be perfect if they had pleats on the front, because I think that just fits my body a bit better. These ones in particular, I have two pairs of basically the same pants. The pattern is slightly different. I got them from the same place a year apart, and I find that I need to wear suspenders with them. I'm not today because frankly I don't care enough, but if I'm doing like much movement, they shift around. They don't fall because like they sit up above the hip, like on the waist, but they shift a lot and it just is a bit uncomfortable if I'm trying to get stuff done. I don't want to be focusing on that. I'm hoping the elastic on these will be tight enough to fit well. If not, I'll wear suspenders. Okay, let's get sewing. The pants are almost done. I'm very excited. I just need to hem them. I'll be honest, they're not like great. They are, in fact, quite bad, but it's fine. It's like my first proper pair of pants that I'm making, so. I have measured to make sure that they're mostly even. I just kind of put pins where I thought they needed to be, and then I measured to make sure they were like kind of even. Look, they are so long right now. I need to cut so much off. I love long rulers. Okay. My method for measuring is basically like, just measure along the outside from the waistband. So this one, 860. Okay, and then I'll just give them an extra inch or so for hemming purposes. I think I'm just gonna commit and just do it. Good enough, close enough, I don't care, let's go. These look like clown pants. I am a clown. I can't believe they're done. I love these things so much. They are so poorly made, but they're bringing me so much joy. I feel like a clown. I love it. So there we have it. I made a pair of pants, secret pants if you will. I really love them. This project did take me more than a day, it was about a day and a half, but I'd consider the goal achieved. I kept myself busy and I finished a garment. A win is a win. I'm gonna let you in on like a tiny bit of a secret. They're not actually done. There are some raw seams on the inside that I haven't dealt with yet. Usually I don't consider a project done until it's like fully done, even if I'm making it for a video. But yeah, no, I totally faked it on this one. It's not fake, it is done. There's just some raw seams. It's fine. Like, they're wearable. They're fraying really bad though. But yes, thank you for watching. I had a really good time making this video. If you liked it, you can give it a thumbs up. Let me know what sewing project you'd like to see me try. You can subscribe. I upload every week and I will see you next time. Bye.